Welcome to the Bogart Effect, a wealthy wisdom podcast. Please see important disclosure information at the end of the presentation.
And to that point, jumping back to the accumulation phase, we talked about the two buckets, building wealth to a point and then ultimately, distributing income out of that. There's different phases of accumulation. Take someone early 20s, a market pullback, they have to be excited about that because they're able to buy assets at a discount. You could still be in the accumulation phase maybe 10, 15 years from retirement. The appetite for risk and the appetite for things to go, a little haywire in the markets isn't there. So even within the accumulation phase, you're going to have different people with different tolerances for risk. And a big part of that is because for younger folks, you can, supplement market fluctuations by adding income, adding savings back, where if you're maybe 1, 2, 3 years from retirement, if you have a down market, you don't have that flexibility, and I think that enhances people's sensitivity to risk depending on where they are on that spectrum.
But when we quantify what risk is, great thesis, by the way. When we quantify what risk is, it's not the movement itself. It's the way that each of us respectively responds to that impact, right? And so, said another way, specifically thinking of the investments, more often than not, we get volatility and we get clients that say,
The previous podcast was intended for general information purposes only. The information discussed is no substitute for personalized investment advice from Bogart or another investment professional. Different types of investments involve varying degrees of risk, and it should not be assumed that the future performance of any specific investment, strategy, or service will be profitable, suitable, or successful. Bogart is not a law firm or accounting firm, and no portion of its services should be construed as legal or accounting advice. There is no guarantee a client will experience a certain level of results if Bogart is engaged. Our brochure describing services and fees can be found at www.bogartwealth.com.